Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise for the academic procession and remain standing for the singing of O Canada?
siem de Seja, hadst in de Holmoksen, dan wordt ik schwalen en siem de Seja, dat ze nog uitstaan met zijn Seja, hij in schwalen en siem, hij kan siem ten mestek iets op inamet, wat maskum tomok, wat dan ook kwam schwalen en siem, jitalem siem, hij kan siem ten mestek, nee, chak en tomok, not so much was schwalen, not so much was schwalen zet. Wanneer hij schweert de tele, kak de menema, hij kan zien, hadden ze nee titel om te leven, nee chak ons moment, nee hij tonnen schwels, gewoon niet te maken. On behalf of the Musqueam Nation, we welcome you today to our traditional territories. But it is not our day. It is the young adults' day. It's their day of graduation. It is a beautiful part to be a young adult today. And I am honored to sing a song that comes from deep in the mountains to honor these young adults today. Hajkasiem. Hey, he-o, ya, he-o, ya, he-o, hey, ya, he-o, hey-o, ho, hey. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, he, oh, ho. Hey, oh, ho, hey. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, he, oh, ho. Hey, oh, ho, hey. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, he, oh, ho. Hey, oh, ho, hey. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, he, oh, ho. Hey, oh, ho, hey. Wa musteo the lead sabsiem. Wa musteo the lead sabsiem. Wo leo, wo leo, wo leo, hi hajka misteo, helix nam, hajka misteo, helix nam. Wo leo, wo leo, wo leo, hi wo muskim misteo, not a schwala qua. Wo muskim misteo, not a schwala qua. Wo leo, wo leo, wo leo, hi. See Ait kasiem tana mistake. Ait kasiem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Emily. Emily Wilson is a student in our Theatre Arts Studio 58 program. Please be seated. Mr. President, representatives of the board, members of faculty and staff, honored graduands, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Langara College, and thank you very much for joining us today. I declare open this 2016 Convocation at Langara College. This convocation is assembled for the granting of credentials and awarding of honors. My name is Margaret Heldman. I am the Acting Provost and Vice President of Academics and Students at Langara College, and I am so pleased to be your Master of Ceremonies today. Please be aware that this ceremony is being recorded for viewing in other locations on campus and on our website. On behalf of the Langara College community, I wish to acknowledge with respect the history, customs, and culture of the Coast Salish peoples, specifically the Musqueam Nation, on whose traditional lands we are meeting today. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of our platform party. I ask that you hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Lane Trotter, President and Chief Executive Officer. Mr. Quinn Grauer, Chair, Board of Governors. Ms. Jessie Smith, Director, Langara Faculty Association. Mr. Bruce Hurst, Chair, Langara College Foundation, Board, Shareholder, Reed Hurst Nagy Chartered Professional Accountants, and 2011 Langara Outstanding Alumni Award recipient. Ms. Gail Sparrow, former Chief of Musqueam First Nations and Langara Elder in Residence. Mrs. Suki Gruel, retired faculty member from our School of Nursing, who will be awarded the Emeritus designation at today's ceremony. Ms. Dawn Palmer, Vice President, People Services. Mr. Victor Soka, Vice President, Administration and Finance. Mr. Robin McQueen, Division Chair, Health Sciences. Dr. Leela Dawson, Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences and Management. Mr. A.J. Patel, Associate Vice President, International and External Development. Mr. Clayton Monroe, Dean of Student Services and Registrar. Mrs. Moira Guckstetter, Director, College Advancement and Executive Director, Langara College Foundation. Ms. Janine Lennox, Chair, School of Nursing. Mrs. Nargis Gadali, Faculty Member, School of Nursing. Mrs. Sharon Liveridge, Faculty Member, School of Nursing. I would also like to recognize John McBride, retiree from the Mathematics and Statistics Department, Donna Rosentretter, retiree from the School of Nursing, Mariatu Sessi, one of today's graduates and also today's keynote speaker. And representatives from the Langara Students' Union who have joined us in the audience for today's ceremony. At this time, I invite Gail Sparrow, former chief of Musqueam First Nations and Langara elder in residence, to bring traditional territorial greetings.
Ichuayal, ICMs, which is hello in the language of the Musqueam First Nations. We say CMs because of the importance of what is taking place here today, is honoring the graduates from nursing from Langara, which is Sinewith Layman, which is a name Musqueam blessed upon the college January the 12th of this year. There's not too many colleges that you will find that have a name from a First Nations, and it's unique that Langara is one of them. And it's the first convocation that they use the name Sinewith Laylam attached to Langara. Recognize the name Sinewith Laylam means house of teachings. Just as First Nations had longhouses, in the longhouses they learned the teachings from their elders and their family of knowing who you are, where you came from, where you're going. Learned also importance of respect and the importance of educating yourself as who you are as a First Nations. We also do in our ceremonies is recognize the presence of those who are important, and our president, Lane Trotter, was blessed with the name of Stakaya by our people, which means wolf, and wolf traveled in packs, his family, and there's always a strong one at the head of the family. So we've got Wolfman Lane Trotter, who's the head of the college and a strong, strong leader. And I also want to recognize our elder, Henry Charles, who drummed and sang you in. It's his first ceremonial initiation also of the presence of the Musqueam First Nations. Musqueam people traditionally have resided here for thousands of years. Before Langara College was ever built, there was a community that we also helped build in Vancouver. Like everything has a name, we kind of teach and say that maybe Vancouver should be called Muscouver because of the value of who were here first, the First Nations. Whereas the history really truly coming from richly in the Schools Institute is from Musqueam, because our history is written right in the very earth where Langara resides today. To all you nurses who now have your diploma, your certificate of your achievement of spending 4 years as now going out into your profession of nursing, you carry with you your diploma, which is your key to your future. You carry that with you wherever you go, to be the best nurse, to be the best nurse that has heart, that cares, because our people were taught the same, to have a good heart and to really care. And you carry that with you wherever you go, from Sinewith Layman, Langara College. This is the first now you as nurses will be taking with you. But now when you go forward, you spent 4 years learning and growing, and you spent 4 years, now you've achieved your certificate. Now the next 4 years, it's up to you what you're going to do with your certificate. As you're dressed in your robe, remembering that also that's an achievement. We have robes, and I have on me a replica of my sisters who are master weavers. I just weave the professional alone. I didn't have very good artistic hands, but I have a robe which is called Chet, which is from my sisters, and they're hand woven. This is a replica of one that was hand woven. It sits now at the University of British Columbia. And these what chiefs would wear, and also would be used in our longhouses for protection against the cold elements, keep us warm, and keep us wrapped in these robes. So a real one is too heavy to wear. And so this is a commercial blanket, which is our robes that we wear in our leadership to represent who we are. And we honor them, just as you should honor what you have on today, and honor also, more importantly, what you carry in your hands, your certificate of achievement and accomplishment from Langara College, Sinewith Laylam, a house of teachings. We wish you well in your going forward now, that in 4 years you should be in your profession an achieved person and serving the people that you will be serving in your profession. Nurses are important. My grandfather used to call himself Dr. Kill 'em Quick. He used to read medical books. And because we didn't have nurses and doctors in our community. And he studied, what the diseases were that we were stricken with. And from those medical books, he also used to nurse people back to well-being that were sick and were stricken with different diseases. And he taught a lot of the young girls in the community also the same knowledge from those books. And the nurses were the most important to the doctors and the professions. So Musqueam people today, for people that don't know where we reside, even though our history is right here in the earth and written deep down below the paved over grasses and fields now, we are residing in about 10-minute drive from here, going east on 49th, which merges with Marine Drive, a community of 1,200 strong. We have 400 acres, and our people are welcoming. And anyone that gets lost in Vancouver and wants a place to call home, go look for Musqueam. We'll welcome you, especially the graduates and their family that have come here today, that you reside in our territory. Vancouver is our territory, a welcoming place, a warm place, a place that you can call home. We want all people to feel that, especially the ones that have come to support your children, the family and the members that have come here to support the ones that have graduated. Family is important. Like they said the word before, it takes a village. It also takes the family supporting those that have graduated, that have come here today, and we recognize that. We thank Langara for including us and honoring us in the ceremony, that we too feel the achievement in our community of what the graduates have shown here today and where they're going. We feel part of it ourselves. From our chief and our council, our community, we send forth our love. We send forth our support. We send forth that you will not be quitters, that you will always be winners. You will know what that certificate stands for. You will not lose it. You will carry it with you in your future, because your education is the key to your future, and we know that. On behalf of the Musqueam First Nations, we say to you, and raise your hands, we say our way is Haichka. So we're pleased to these kids that have all graduated. Haichka, thank you from our hearts that you've spent all this time in learning from the Sanewith-Leam Langara College, which you're carrying with you today in achieving your certificate of graduation from nursing. So Haichka to everyone for coming here today and honoring and supporting the graduates from Sanewith-Leam Langara, the school, the House of Learning. From our heart to your heart, we say thank you on behalf of the Musqueam First Nations. Haichka RCMs. Haichka.
Thank you very much, Gail, for that important greeting. We value our relationship with the Musqueam Nation and appreciate your participation today. I now invite Quinn Grauer, Board Chair of the Langara Board of Governors, to bring greetings to the Convocation.
Thank you very much. It's a pretty easy job I have today to welcome you all here. It's easy because you guys, for the last 4 years, have done all the hard work. But on behalf of the Board of Governors, I want to congratulate you on your graduation from Langara College today. We've been very grateful to help support you in the success that you've earned today, and we wish you the very best for your future. Make it the best you absolutely can. Congratulations.
Thank you, Quinn. I am now pleased to call upon President Lane Trotter, who will bring greetings.
Thank you, Margaret. Platform Party, colleagues, graduands, and guests, welcome to the 2016 Convocation Ceremony of Langara College, Sanewith-Leam. Sanewith-Leim is the name given to Langara in January of this year by the Musqueam people on whose unceded traditional territory the college is located. We use both names to acknowledge that Langara has both a First Nations and a European heritage and identity. We were honored to be given this name, which means House of Teachings, appropriate given our focus on teaching excellence. Langara College is a special place that helps students pursue their goals, whether it is to further studies, gaining the skills to enter the labor market, and to career advancement or transition. Since Langara's inception, which can be traced back to 1965, the college has always focused on helping students achieve their goals. But from our beginning, whether that was from temporary facilities until this campus opened in 1970, or when we became an independent institution in 1994, students are the center of all we do. And to date, Langara has over 100,000 alumni, including international students from more than 75 countries, who have all gone on to pursue their dreams and add to the richness and diversity of our society. Their talents have made our community a better place, and in turn, the community has continued to place its trust in Langara to educate and train not only the next generation of young people, but to also provide support to those seeking new pathways to a better future. However, we would not be here today celebrating the success of our graduates without the people that have supported them during their education. We need to thank those, many of whom are here today, who have supported you, our students, while you pursued your studies, whether it was your parents, other family members, spouses and significant others, or even friends. And I particularly want to thank our faculty and staff for their dedication and commitment, for they have been essential to your education and success. Finally, I also want to acknowledge and thank our Langara College Foundation and those members from our community who have donated funds to create scholarships and bursaries to support student success. They have all played an important role in helping our students be here today. So on behalf of the graduating class, I publicly want to thank you for all of the support that you have provided. To our students, you've achieved a milestone in being here today. But before you leave, I want to take this opportunity to offer you some counsel. In October of 2015, I had the privilege to listen to Assembly of First Nations National Chief Perry Bellegarde speak about closing the gap between First Nations, Aboriginal and Indigenous peoples, and the rest of Canada. Chief Bellegarde indicated that there are 634 First Nations in Canada speaking 58 different languages, and that Indigenous peoples comprise 4.3% of the total population of Canada. Aboriginal and Indigenous youth are also the fastest growing demographic within Canada, and more Aboriginal peoples are moving off reserves. Aboriginal peoples form an important and foundational part of our country that we as a society have not always, or even often, honored. The recommendations of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission provide a framework for engagement and rapprochement with First Nations that we as a country must seize so that Aboriginal and Indigenous people, including the Métis, are fully included in the fabric of our society. We are working hard to build a foundation of respect and reciprocity between Langara, Musqueam, and the Indigenous students we serve that will help move us forward towards reconciliation. We are at a unique historical point where the recommendations of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission can help us move forward to address past wrongs and build a brighter future for our First Nations, Aboriginal, Indigenous peoples, as well as for all Canadians, landed immigrants, and permanent residents. As you leave Langara today to pursue your path, recognize the opportunities that have been provided to you and consider how each of you can contribute to the process of reconciliation. We need you to become involved and contribute your passion and knowledge to build a more prosperous, sustainable, and fair society. So my challenge to you, the graduating class of 2016, is to be engaged and make a difference, to build a better society that includes all Canadians, First Nations, Aboriginal, Indigenous youth, landed immigrants, and permanent residents who have added to the rich tapestry of our society. And as you move forward in life and your career, be open to the possibilities, expected and unexpected, that will emerge in your journey. But whatever you do, be involved, be active, and make a difference. Thank you for your time and patience. Enjoy your day. You've earned it. Tomorrow the work begins. Thank you, Heichka, and good luck.
Thank you, President Trotter. At this time, Jesse Smith, board member of the Langara Faculty Association, will bring greetings to Convocation from the faculty. Jessie?
Good afternoon, graduates. Good afternoon, nurses. Wow, you guys look really awesome. So beautiful in your robes. It's a real honor for me to speak to you today on behalf of all faculty. As your teachers, we love to see the light of learning in your eyes. When you get a new concept and when you learn a new skill and when you teach us things, it fills our heart with pride and joy. To get here today, you've worked very hard. You've pulled all-nighters, and you've suffered stress. And believe me, faculty know because we've heard all about it in our office hours. In this context, it's difficult, perhaps, to remember that in the big picture, you are among the luckiest people in the world. Only 7% of the world's population gets a college education. Yeah, I'm an educator at heart. I had to throw that one in. It'll be on the quiz next week. But graduates, you deserve today, you deserve this education. It's your human right, but it's also a responsibility. We hope that you will go out in the world and use your Langaran education wisely. We've taught you the research, the writing, and the critical thinking and analytical skills that you will need to strive in all aspects of your life. One of our greatest desires is for you to make decisions using evidence as your guiding principle. We've really hounded this in, like probably irritating you in that way, but it is very important. It is a fierce commitment to seeking out the truth in things and continuing to educate yourself that will set you apart. I look across this room and I see a sea of possibility. I see seeds of hope. I see each of you in your own small way helping build a better world. I want to take a moment to thank you as nurses in advance for all the work that you will do and dedicating yourself to caring for others. I was born less than 3 pounds, and I spent 6 weeks in the incubator at a time when parents weren't allowed to hold their children. And the only reason why my mother held me was because she was a nurse at that hospital. But those first 6 weeks of my life, I was loved by nurses. And I also have 5 scars later in life. So I know intimately how important the work you are going to do is. I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for the care that nurses have given me. So hats off to you for all the long shifts ahead. I would also like you to remember that though your nursing career is going to be fabulous, I'm quite sure of it, great joy will come in your life from the little things. It may sound cliche, I know it really does, but it is very important that you actually do stop and smell the real roses and the figurative roses in your life. And we hope that you don't get so busy. We know you're going to be busy, but we hope that you take the time to enjoy each delicious moment that life has to offer you. And we hope as well that you'll keep in touch. I know the nursing faculty really, really want to know what happens with you, what journeys you go on. Please drop by, say hi, drop them an email. They will be thrilled, I'm sure. So thank you all for all of your hard work that you've done, that you will do. We're so proud of you, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Jessie. I now ask President Trotter to present today's Convocation Awards.
Thank you, Margaret. It is with great pleasure that I present today's awards. The President's Medal for Academic Excellence in Community Service is presented to graduating bachelor degree students who demonstrate academic excellence and a commitment to involvement in community service. This year, the President's Medal for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing is awarded to Crystal Monticalvo. Unfortunately, Crystal is unable to attend today's ceremony to receive her award in person, although I'd like to acknowledge her with a few remarks. Graduating from the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program has set Crystal up for success in her new nursing career. Having the mentors, friends, and support to guide her along the way has given her the confidence to face the challenges in her new life. While studying at Langara, Crystal not only improved policy, served on committees, grew an advocacy program, and participated in research. She's graduating today with a cumulative grade point average of 3.81. Since completing her program, she has moved to Calgary and plans to pursue an emergency specialty in nursing. So congratulations to Crystal, and we wish her all the best. Emeritus is Latin for having merited one's discharge by service. It is an honorary title conferred to retired faculty or professional staff to recognize their distinguished service to an organization. At this ceremony, we honor Suki Gruel, Faculty Emeritus in Nursing. Suki, would you please step forward while I introduce you? Suki's dedication to nursing, nursing education, and advocacy for the health of the South Asian population is an example for all nurses. Suki was an instructor in the Langara School of Nursing from 2003 to 2015. During this time, she brought the School of Nursing an intense focus on cultural safety, global health, research, and scholarship. Through mentorship and role modeling, Suki influenced the School of Nursing's curriculum development and programming. Her interpersonal skills and extraordinary efforts provided the school with a foundation to teach students key advocacy skills that would be vital in their future careers. In 2012, Suki was awarded an Excellence in Advocacy Award by the College of Registered Nurses of British Columbia, and in 2014 was named one of 12 Remarkable Women of 2014 by the City of Vancouver. She has also won numerous awards from the South Asian community. Suki has been here and continues to be here, a tireless community volunteer and advocate. Her focus has been on domestic violence, cancer awareness, and health promotion. She has served as an advisory committee member for the BC Cancer Agency, for the Oral Cancer Prevention Program among the South Asian community, a Canadian consultant for the Royal Institute of Nursing in the village of Batala in the Punjab in India, facilitating a partnership of Canadian and Indian schools of nursing, and as a member of We Can Committee focused on domestic violence. Her research into South Asian health issues has also been widely published in various health-related journals. Obviously, a very distinguished career. Suki, congratulations.
Thank you, Lane, and congratulations to Crystal and Suki. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Mariatu Sese, who will give today's convocation address. Ms. Sese is originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa. She immigrated to Vancouver in April 2002. Ms. Sese is a single mother of 2 children she loves dearly. She also has a passion for helping others. In 2004, Ms. Sese graduated from Sprott Shaw Community College and moved to Edmonton, Chile, where she worked for Independent Advocacy, an organization that cares for clients with mental and physical disabilities. When she moved back to BC, Ms. Sese completed her Care Aid Licenses Practical Nurse Bridging Program on Vancouver Island, and then moved back to Vancouver, where she began practicing as a full-scope licensed practical nurse with the Fraser Health Authority. Since then, Ms. Sesay has worked in various Fraser Health hospitals, including Queen's Park Care Centre, Peace Arch Hospital, Eagle Ridge Royal Columbian Hospital, and Mission Memorial Hospital. Her areas of practice include convalescence care, rehabilitation, and medical subacute care, PATH and residential care, and acute and medicine unit care. As a registered nurse, Ms. Sesay has begun practicing in general surgery. She currently works as a registered nurse for the Fraser Health Authority at Mission Memorial Hospital in the acute medicine department. Ms. Sesay attended Langara from 2012 to 2015 and is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in nursing. Please extend a very warm Langara welcome to Mariatu Sesay.
Thank you, Margaret, for that warm introduction. Good evening, Dean, faculty members, Convocation community, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow graduates. I thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak at this 2016 Convocation ceremony. I am very pleased and honored to be here celebrating this special occasion. I would like to start by saying congratulations to the class of 2016. We did it. I would like to say thank you to our instructors, fellow classmates, family, and friends. Without all of you, we will not be here tonight. Nursing school is not easy, but it's worth the sacrifice. According to Dr. Philip Gore, an assistant professor of computer science at the University of Rochester, New York, the main purpose of education is to strengthen your mind so that you can perform better in the sport of life. Langara College has equipped us with great knowledge and skills, not only to be here to care for our patients, but also to use these skills and knowledge to perform and excel in the sport of life. I came from a society where education is a privilege, not a right. When families can afford to educate all their children, they will choose to educate their boys. The reason for this is that they believe boys will become the sole breadwinners. Therefore, girls are usually less educated when compared to boys overall. My mother was very fortunate because my grandparent neighbors advised them to send all their children to school, regardless of the child's gender. As a result, my mom benefited from having a great education and as a result placed great value on learning, which she has passed on to her children. A proverb that is attributed to a Ghanaian scholar from West African states, when you educate a man, you educate an individual. When you educate a woman, you educate a generation. Nursing school was very difficult and challenging for me, especially as a single mother with 2 children. However, because the value of education was introduced to me earlier in my childhood, I was able to overcome challenges and become successful in my nursing education. My instructors and classmates saw great potential in me and helped me to succeed through one-on-one support, encouragement, and the Learning Center, which gave me a strong foundation of my coursework. Thank you, guys. As Dr. Langara said in one of our class lectures, when somebody gives you an opportunity to do something, even if you don't know what you're doing, make use of the opportunity and do the best you can to succeed. I made use of every opportunity at Langara College to attain a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. I truly believe that nursing is not just a job. Being a professional nurse means that the patient in your care must be able to trust you. It means treating your patient and colleagues with dignity, kindness, respect, and compassion. It means being committed to health and wellness. In its 1948 Constitution, the World Health Organization defined health in its broadest sense as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. As nurses, we are not just in contact with the patient to check their blood pressure, wound care, or give insulin to neutralize the patient's blood glucose, but we look at the patient from different lenses and find out what else is important to them. As research has shown, the social determinants of health are equally important as we must be aware of this aspect of people's lives, such as their families, socioeconomic status, spirituality, and gender. We must remember each patient's humanity. They are people entrusted in our care in time of vulnerability. I believe we must hold this trust with care. We must remember that each patient is a person, someone's mom, dad, brother, sister, and friend. We must hold our relationship with them as the sacred relationship that it is, and remember to provide care with dignity as we ourselves we want to be treated when we are patients. I would like to thank God, the Mennonite Church of Canada, the Canadian government, Langara College, my family, for giving me this incredible opportunity to immigrate to Canada and be able to live a meaningful life with my children. I came from a war-torn country, Sierra Leone, in West Africa, where I had a good life before the outbreak of war. I, like many other immigrants here, have engaged in beneficial and profitable activities to contribute and positively impact the lives of people here in Canada. As Canadians, we should continue to embrace and welcome refugees, not to be afraid, but rather look at individuals' potential and possible contribution to Canadian societies. We are standing on the shoulders of many immigrants that have created the Canada we know today. We are all living proof of Canadian diversity and that we are all together building a better Canada. So let's all live here today, remembering as we nurses that we are contributing to the better health for all Canadians. Once again, congratulations to the graduating class of 2016. Best wishes to you all in your nursing career. Thank you.
Mariatu, thank you very much for that inspiring address. On behalf of Langara College, President Trotter would like to present you with a small gift of appreciation for your excellent remarks and for the time you're spending with us today, which includes getting her degree. Yep. You'll be back here in a minute. And now on the presentation of graduands, which is why most of you are here today. President Trotter, the candidates to be presented to you today and those who are absent have fulfilled all the requirements for the Baccalaureate of Science in Nursing. I ask that you confer upon each the degree which he or she has earned. Will the graduands please rise?
By the authority granted to me by the government of this province, I admit you and those in absentia to the credential, the degree to which you are entitled. Please be seated.
We will now begin with the presentation of our graduates. When each graduate is announced, they will stand near the front corner of the stage to have their first photograph taken. Blue arrow, black carpet, easy to see, all good. They will then be greeted by some of our platform party members on my right and have a second photograph taken with President Trotter. Faculty who would like to congratulate their graduates may approach the platform at my right. Audience members who want to move closer to the front for a photograph of their graduate may come to the far aisle on my right when it is close to the time that their graduate will cross the stage. Please be mindful to not block the view of others and return to your seats afterwards so that others may approach the front for photographs. I now ask Mr. Robin McQueen, Division Chair of Health Sciences, to announce the names of the graduates.
For the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nisal Abe-Sekera. Graduation with Distinction, Victoria Sarah Rosamond Adams. Smaragda Agotoklis. Jen Amelia Agovida. Izzy Francisco Alcareza. Razina Nisha Ali. Hannah Anna Altejos. Zainab El-Warid. Rochelle Lanileo Amadar. Sean Patrick Amorsolo Ang. Catherine Armanini. Graduation with Distinction, Christine Danielle Oyung. Jyoti Bagri. Graduation with distinction, Kathleen Bao. Emma Bryn Becklake. Risha Bhatti. Kelly Maria Bond. Maria Margarita Abmanion Boteros. Hannah Jean Braden. Evelyn Grace Brush. Ruben Hans Calder, graduation with distinction. Jennifer Lee Campbell. Emma Roshni Jeet Karamai. Ryan Donald Carmichael. Graduation with distinction, Marley Cash. Tony Castro. Catherine Caillou Chan. Rochelle Chima. Fiona Ray Chu. Ji Young Cho. Hyunsik Tony Choi. Patricia May Chu. Tanny May Chu. Sherry Ong Chua. Marie Crystal Salak Clemente. Christine Marie Sisson Flores. Margaret Mary Call. Graduation with distinction, Lourdes Bernadette Kouan. Graduation with distinction, Inderdeep Dale. Terrace Ryan Denomi. Sonia Kaur Dillon. Sasha Megan DePros. Helen Doe. Shirley Dong. Stephanie Anne-Marie Ely. Graduation with distinction, Jessica Maris Elliott. Graduation with distinction, Rebecca Lee Verman. Graduation with distinction, Lila Felipe. Sarah Jane Formalis. Precious Toiva Kaputke Gargantil. Harjot Kar Guman. Arpin Gill. Michelle Gok. Jared Alexander Graken. Graduation with distinction, Karina Gurjan. Carmen Maria Gutierrez. Sadid Ahmad Habib. Graduation with distinction, Sarah Haddleton. Rowan Hamilton. Manisha Hare. Ivan Christian Hertes. Stephanie Eleanor Hearing. Priscilla Hong. Sarah Dawn Howard. Stephanie Dawn Wynn. Jocelyn John. Amber Lee Johnson. Mandeep Kaur Kang. Graduation with distinction, Mina Karimi. Graduation with distinction, Jessica Lynn Kitson. Katie Kwan. Janice La Rosa. Mia Allison Lakshmana. Fong Ti Lam. Toby Lam. Angeline Lara. Jarvin Christian Lorano. Carissa Lau. Mailan T. Le. Minto Le. John Legaspi. Liz Shimanis Costaletia. Kimberly C. Lim. Tiffany Ling. Graduation with distinction, Jenny Waifong Lo. Natasha Lorraine Lobo. Megan Louis. Cherry Wanman Look. Graduation with distinction, Janesse Danielle McDonald. Louise Ann Elvina Maglanke. Graduation with distinction, Munrit Mand. Inderjit Kaur Mandir. Graduation with distinction, Kelsey Elizabeth McHugh. Erin Joy Fruelda Mediano. Graduation with distinction, Jody Y. Key Mock. Nicole Ann Ray Montojo. Graduation with distinction, Shannon Marie Anuevo Morales. Kyra Alexis Motus. Graduation with distinction, Gurinder Kaur Nahal. Raymond Ng. Ruby Ng. Graduation with distinction, Vivian No. Erica Sonia Norhog. Wainimi Nueva. Megan Teresa O'Toole. Graduation with distinction, Shani Grace Palawar. Graduation with distinction, Carlin Laura Patterson. Graduation with distinction, Lucia Pearson. Vinita Ruby Pereira. Graduation with distinction, Anna May Aquino Ramones. Gabriela Rencama. Graduation with distinction, Natasha Sanderson. Harpreet Kaur Sandhu. Caitlin Joanna Sanford. Kathleen Sophie Santos. Mariato Cisse. Graduation with distinction, Kalili Shapiro. Iman Sharif. Joshua Jeffrey Silao. Graduation with distinction, Charles E. Rachel Steele. Jessica Lee Switzer. Graduation with distinction, Laura Ann Tamayo. Graduation with distinction, Andrea Christine Masonville Tay. Venus Sumyin To. Graduation with distinction, Anjali Charmaine Yui. Catherine Vanamata. Graduation with distinction, Emily Maureen Vandermeer. Graduation with distinction, Sarah Vandermeer. Sonia Verdi. Graduation with distinction, Erin Marie Weber. Brandon Nicholas Wong. Christine Ching-Ah Wong. Graduation with distinction, Joanna Wong. Graduation with distinction, Kelly Wong. Graduation with distinction, Nicole Wong. Graduation with distinction, Stephanie Wong. Victor Hoyu Yuan. Stephanie Lin Yurchuk. Annie Zhang.
Ladies and gentlemen, your graduates of 2016. As we bring this afternoon's ceremony to a close, I would like to take a moment to thank our theatre arts student, Emily Wilson, who sang "O Canada." Theatre arts graduate, Masai Day, who provided the music prior to the ceremony. Mike McDonald, the piper who led our procession. And Henry Charles, the Musqueam elder who led our platform party. I would also like to extend our deep appreciation to the many college employees whose contributions have made this a memorable event. It's also my pleasure on behalf of the college and the Langara Students' Union to invite you to a reception in the Langara Students' Union building immediately after the ceremony. Masai will also be playing for us there. One other thing, the shoe shoot. Remember that opportunity to get your shoes photographed just outside the cafeteria? Photography is going to be there for a little bit longer, so if you haven't had your shoes shot yet, maybe you'd like to go and have that done. That would make me very happy. Would you please rise and remain standing until the graduates have left the Convocation Hall? I now declare this convocation closed.
to say.